Japan, a country that for more than 7 decades has lived in the shadow of harsh arms export regulations. Rules that constrain its ambitions, limit its technology, and limit its military influence. But today, all that changes. Tokyo is now on the verge of one of the most significant defense policy shifts since World War II. For the first time in modern history, Japan is preparing to open the door to the export of lethal weapons systems, and the first country likely to receive them is the Philippines. Why is this major change happening now? What stands to gain for the Philippines? And how will China react to this move that could alter the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific? Let's start at the beginning. Japan's export restrictions, 70 years in the shadow of war. For decades, Japan has implemented the 5 principles on arms export, a very strict set of rules. These rules prohibit the export of lethal weapons, missiles, warships, fighter aircraft, guided weapons, and other offensive platforms. Only 5 categories are permitted: radar, sensors, communications, and non-lethal equipment. This is why the Philippines can buy FPS-3 and FPS-5 radars from Japan. They are safe, non-invasive, and not in violation of regulations. But destroyers, missiles, air defense systems, all of that was taboo, until now. Why did Japan change its policy? The answer is simple, yet complex. First, Japan's defense industry faces a major problem. The domestic market is too small to support the ever-evolving state-of-the-art technology. Japanese companies make world-class weapons, but can't sell them abroad. The result? High costs, low production, and reduced competitiveness. By easing restrictions, Japan aims to increase defense industry revenues, reduce production costs, share development costs with other countries, and strengthen security ties with partners like the Philippines. This isn't just about economics. This is Japan's new strategy to stay relevant in Indo-Pacific security. Why is the Philippines a priority for Tokyo? Because Manila is one of the countries most threatened by China's militarization and aggression in the South China Sea. In recent years, Japan and the Philippines have dramatically accelerated their defense cooperation, from patrol boat assistance to joint exercises to base use agreements. The relationship has been growing rapidly. But now, something much bigger is on the horizon. Abukuma-class destroyer transfer. Tokyo is in talks to transfer an Abukuma-class destroyer escort to the Philippine Navy. Despite its age, the ship remains highly capable. Anti-submarine warfare, high-speed sonar, torpedoes, and an upgradable multi-role platform. Before delivery, Japan will likely remove some offensive missile systems due to domestic law. But in the Philippines, the ship could be fitted with South Korean anti-ship missiles, Turkish cannons, or other third-party systems. The result, a modern frigate at a fraction of the cost. Type 03 Chu-Sam missile, a game changer. This is the most controversial part. Japanese and international media report that Tokyo and Manila have held informal talks on the potential export of the Type 03 Chu-Sam, a medium-range air defense missile that protects Japanese cities and bases. Even more surprising, Chinese media claim the negotiations are even more advanced than Japanese reports. If true, this would be Japan's first lethal weapons export since 1945. And for the Philippines, it would be a giant leap in air defense capabilities, an area where it has historically been very weak. How will China react? Beijing is predictably not happy. China views the Japan-Philippines cooperation as a direct threat to its ambitions in the South China Sea. The transfer of missiles and warships would strengthen Manila's position while increasing pressure on the Chinese military. This isn't just an arms deal. This is a geopolitical shift. A new era for Asia. Japan's shift in export policy isn't just about business. It signals that Japan is ready to play a bigger role in regional security. And the Philippines? It will be one of the biggest beneficiaries. From destroyers to air defense missiles, Japan-Philippines cooperation is entering a new era, one that will shape the future of Indo-Pacific security. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.